Mutual legal assistance would be sent to bring back laundered money from abroad, says Bangladesh Bank Governor. Chattogram Custom House collects 63,000 crore taka in 10 months of current fiscal, which is 13.14% higher than the previous year. National Consensus Commission completes first round talks with 33 political parties. Preparation underway for second round, says Dr. Ali Riaz. Home Advisor urges all ready-made garment factory owners to ensure salary and bonus before Eid al-Adha. Government cannot take final decision about Mayor of Dhaka South City Corporation without resolving legal complications, says LGRD advisor. Appellate Division suspends bails of 61 pro-Awami League lawyers, asks High Court to award rule within 2 weeks. Israel's attacks in Gaza kill at least 23 Palestinians. Israel agrees to let basic amount of aid into Gaza. And in Sharjah, Bangladesh are batting against United Arab Emirates after losing toss in the second T20 match. Assalamu alaikum. This is News at 10. I'm Mahmoud Rahman. Those were the headlines. Let's move on now to the details. A fund will be created to utilize the confiscated money from the fleeing money launderers for public welfare activities. It was announced at a meeting in the State Guest House, Jamuna, today regarding measures taken to bring back and the progress of recovering money embezzled by the fleeing money launderers. Chief Advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus presided over the meeting. It was stated at the meeting that this fund will be established in accordance with the proper provisions of the law. If necessary, the law will be amended. Among others, the meeting was attended by Finance Advisor Dr. Saleuddin Ahmed, Special Envoy on International Affairs to the Chief Advisor Lutfi Siddiq, Special Assistant Dr. Anisuzzaman Chaudhry, Bangladesh Bank Governor Ahsan H. Chaudhry, Principal Secretary to the Chief Advisor Sirajuddin Mia, and Attorney General Asaduzzaman. Later, while briefing journalists at the Foreign Service Academy, Bangladesh Bank Governor Ahsan H. Mansoor said the money has been seized, which was taken from the banks through corruption, will be brought back to the bank, and the non-banking money will be used for the welfare of the general public.
আমাদের হাতে কিছু অর্থ জব্দ করা আছে, যেটা বিভিন্ন ব্যাংকে এই যারা পলাতক আছেন বা যাদের নামে বিভিন্ন রকমের অর্থ আত্মসাৎ এবং পাচারের মামলা আছে, তাদের ডিপোজিট করা অর্থ সেগুলোকে আমরা জব্দ করা আছে। সেগুলোর ব্যবহার কিভাবে হবে সেটা নিয়ে আলোচনা হয়েছে। আবার আমাদের হাতে বেশ বড় আকারের শেয়ার আছে, বিভিন্ন ব্যাংকের শেয়ার, বিভিন্ন কোম্পানির শেয়ার, যেগুলো যারা পালিয়ে গেছেন তাদের শেয়ার, সেগুলোকে জব্দ করা আছে। এগুলোকে কিভাবে আমরা জনহিতকর কার্যে ডিপোজিটরদেরকে আবার ব্যাংকগুলোকে ক্ষতিপূরণ দিয়ে ডিপোজিটরের স্বার্থ রক্ষা করা যায়, সেই ব্যাপারে এক ফান্ড গঠন করে এই ফান্ডগুলোকে বা এই শেয়ারের যে লব্ধ অর্থ সেগুলোকে সেখানে ট্রান্সফার করে আমরা কিভাবে সেটাকে ম্যানেজ করব সে বিষয়ে আলোচনা হয়েছে। নগদের ব্যাপারে আমাদের পজিশন সুস্পষ্ট, যে নগদের যারা অরিজিনাল ম্যানেজমেন্ট ছিল এবং বোর্ড ছিলেন তারা ম্যালফেশিয়াস অর্থাৎ দুর্নীতি এবং এটার মাধ্যমে টাকা আত্মসাৎ করেছে, যার পরিমাণ আমরা জানি যে 650 কোটি টাকা মতো মানি ক্রিয়েট করেছে, যেটার এগেনস্টে প্রকৃত অর্থ ছিল না। দ্বিতীয়ত তারা আমাদের যে সরকারের যে দারিদ্র বিমোচন কর্মসূচির অধীনে যে ধরনের অর্থ ট্রান্সফার করা হতো নগদের মাধ্যমেই করা হতো শুধু, সেইখানে তারা প্রায় 2000 কোটি টাকার উপর তারা সেখানে আত্মসাৎ করেছে। তো আমরা মনে করি যে আমরা তাদের হাতে কোনো মতেই এই নগদের কার্যক্রম আবার ফেরত যাওয়াটা উচিত নয়।
In the briefing, the Chief Advisor's Press Secretary, Shafiqul Alam, presented a report on the amount of movable and immovable assets that have been frozen both domestically and internationally.
আজকের মিটিংয়ে কিন্তু একটা ফিগার এসে সোফার যে অ্যাটাচমেন্ট হয়েছে স্থাবর সম্পত্তি সেটার পরিমাণ হচ্ছে 1,30,758.7 crore টাকা, আর অস্থাবর সম্পত্তি যেটা ফ্রিজিং হয়েছে 42,614.27 কোটি টাকা।
Chattogram Custom House has collected around 63,000 crore taka as revenue during the first 10 months of the current fiscal, which is 13% higher than the same period in the previous fiscal year. Only in April of the current fiscal, customs revenue collection exceeded 7,382 crore taka, which was 5,969 crore taka during the same period of the last fiscal. The growth rate stood at around 24% during the period. The National Board of Revenue has taken several initiatives to boost revenue collection. However, despite this growth, Chattogram Customs House is still behind in achieving its target. According to the revised target set by the National Board of Revenue, the revenue target for the first 10 months was over 70,000 crore taka, meaning there is still a shortfall of about 7,000 crore taka. Analysts said this growth is an exceptional achievement considering the current economic condition. Home Advisor Lieutenant General retired Mohammad Jahangir Alam Chaudhry has urged the owners of the RMG factories to pay salaries and bonuses of garment workers for the current month before the upcoming Eid al-Adha. He made the call today while briefing journalists following a meeting at the Secretariat reviewing the overall law and order situation in the country ahead of Eid al-Adha. Special Assistant to the Chief Advisor Mohammad Khudabakhsh Chaudhry, senior officials at the Home Ministry and chiefs of various law enforcement agencies attended the meeting. The Home Advisor said that instructions have been given to ensure payment of wages and allowances of RMG workers before Eid, grant them holidays and take necessary steps to keep roads and highways free from traffic congestion. The Home Advisor emphasized that no sacrificial animal markets will be allowed to be set up in place that blocks roads and highways. Regarding the arrest of actress Nusrat Faria at the airport, the advisor said that there is a policy concerning travel bans and she has been arrested under the policy. He, however, mentioned that law enforcement agencies have been directed to ensure no one suffers unnecessarily, and efforts will be made to ensure that only the actual perpetrators of the July-August genocide are arrested. The National Consensus Commission has completed primary round of meetings with 33 political parties. The Commission is taking preparations for second round of dialogues. Vice President of NCC, Dr. Ali Riaz, shared this while inaugurating meeting with the Communist Party of Bangladesh, CPB, in the LD Hall of Jatiyo সংসদ Bhavan. He said in the last 2 months, different political parties have agreed on many issues, but they also disagreed with some issues. In the second round of dialogue, these issues will be dealt with. This process will eventually produce the draft of a national charter, he said. CPB General Secretary Ruhin Hussain Prince said the old election system has become completely destroyed. He opined to go for election after massive reform of the system. The Ministry of Youth and Sport signed a memorandum of understanding with United Nations Population Fund, UNFPA, titled Powering the Potential of Bangladesh Youth Sector. The signing ceremony was held at the conference room of National Sports Council, NSC, in Dhaka today. Youth and Sports Advisor Asif Mahmood Shajib Bhuiya was the chief guest at the signing ceremony. Youth and Sports Secretary Mohammad Mahbubul Alam and UNFPA representative Masaki Watabe signed the MOU on behalf of their respective organizations. As per the MOU, UNFPA will assist Bangladesh to empower young people promote meaningful youth engagement and strengthen youth-centered policies of Bangladesh. LGRD advisor Asif Mahmood Shajib Bhuiya has said legal complications and tenure-related issues need to be resolved before the oath of Ishraq Hussain as Mayor of Dhaka South City Corporation, DSCC. He said there are many legal complications regarding Ishraq Hussain's appointment term. Until those are resolved, no action can be taken. The advisor urged the protesters to be mindful of public suffering, calling for patience and restraint. He made this remark after signing a Memorandum of Understanding, MOU, with UNFPA at the National Sports Council this afternoon. Food advisor Alima Mojumdar has stressed on the need for direct and active participation of all involved in food chain to ensure safe food of people. The advisor was presiding over the 9th meeting of National Safe Food Management Advisory Council in the Cabinet Division of Bangladesh Secretariat in the capital today. Cabinet Secretary Dr. Sheikh Abdul Rashid, Public Administration Senior Secretary Dr. Muhammad Mukhlesur Rahman, Food Secretary Muhammad Masudul Hassan and senior officials, among others, were present. Food advisor said a food safety referral library in Dhaka, 2 food testing centres in Chattogram and Khulna and a training institute would be set up at a cost of 2,409 crore and 70 lakh taka. Adding that Japan government will provide the money under Food Safety Testing Capacity Development Project for the next 10 years. The advisor said infrastructures would be built gradually to bolster safe food testing capacity in other divisions of the country. The Election Commission's National Identity (NID) Registration Wing said the data center was completely secured while routine surveillance was underway against any possible data leakage or damage. NID Registration Wing's Director General ASM Humayun Kabir told reporters at a news briefing in Dhaka today. He added the routine surveillance process was underway against the damage of leakage of data, and currently they are not facing any challenge with the data center, while steps would be taken for its security in future as well. Kabir said other than required temporary shutdowns for routine maintenance works, the data center remained open for 24 hours, while the data center is always checked by their own manpower to address the problems and update the hub. He said the wing engaged a Bangladesh University of Engineering and Technology BUET team for the center's full-time security. Kabir said the wing's project people, the technical hands, and he himself were consecutively equipping them with the knowledge of the security issues of the center, sitting with the BUET team. The Appellate Division has suspended the bail of 61 pro-Awami League lawyers. This morning, the Appellate Division Chamber Court, led by a bench of 3 judges, headed by Jubair Rahman Chaudhry, upheld the suspension of bail and directed the High Court to dispose of the rule within 2 weeks. Previously, on April the 22nd, the High Court had granted bail to 61 pro-Awami lawyers in a case related to the assault and attempted murder of lawyers during the anti-government movement. Justice Abu Tahir Muhammad Saifur Rahman and Justice Qazi Ibadat Hussein's High Court bench granted them bail. Later, the State Party filed an application in the Chamber Court seeking to suspend the bail. During the anti-discrimination movement, cases were filed against 144 pro-Awami lawyers for attacking members of the Dhaka Bar Association, vandalizing lawyers' chambers and attempting murder. Subsequently, 115 lawyers obtained 8 weeks bail from the higher court. After the expiry of the bail period, 83 individuals surrendered to the Dhaka Metropolitan Court on April the 6th to apply for bail. The court granted bail to former president of the Dhaka Bar Association, Abu Said Shagor, and 18 female lawyers. Due to 3 individuals fleeing, 61 people were sent to jail.
পানির অপর নাম জীবন। আমাদের দেশে